Hello, beautiful beings. Today I'm talking about intuition. How do we know that we're actually hearing intuition? And what are 3 ways that are going to help you increase your awareness and intuition? So let's get into it. My name's Rebecca Abraxas. We're here remembering our greatness together and just doing what we can to expand consciousness. All right, so first thing, before I get into the 3 ways, I want to talk about what intuition really is. Intuition is your connection to your source self, to your bliss body. And it's the little whisper from it. It's the way you are kind of in communication with it. And it sounds like a whisper. It is very neutral. There's no ego or agenda to it. Okay, so if you are hearing and listening to guidance that has agenda, that has like you need to do this, that is not intuition. You are hearing guidance and voices from other things. And it could be from the astral realm, it could be from galactic beings, it could be from a wounded child self, um, it could be from entities. Okay, not a big deal. How do we get to know what's the difference? So as I said, it'll be very neutral. So if you're like, okay, which way do I go, right or left? Your intuition is not going to have an agenda for you, but it may have a way that's, may create the lightest path for you. So it may just go right. But it's not going to be like, you need to go right. Your life depends on if you go right. That is an ego voice. That is something else than intuition. Okay. And they may have your highest good in mind. However, if it's something with an ego, it has a capped consciousness. And if you are on the ascension and awakening journey, you may be trying to get past that level of consciousness, and that being or that energy is capping your consciousness. So exercising guidance from there is only going to limit your consciousness. So you really want to get into a very neutral, agenda-less, egoless guide, which is your intuition sovereignly from source self. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about here today. That's what we're going to increase here today. So, one of the things you can do to make sure you're tapping into your intuition is saying that I'm tuning in to my guidance, sanctioned by me, for me, through me, at source. All right, and there's your intuition. Your guidance will come from that highest source. And then everything else is like, oh, okay, we're not allowed here. Okay, what if the energetic and vibrational world were that simple? Like you just have to make a command, a demand, and an intention, and the rest of it goes away. If we don't make that, then it's a free ball game. Everyone's coming in and giving their stuff, and depending on where you are vibrating from, you will hear that message. So just save yourself some confusion. I have been there, done that one. Save yourself some confusion. And before you ask for guidance, I sovereignly connect to my highest source through me, for me, as me, and then say, I'm tuning into the guidance sanctioned by me at source. Okay. All right. So now let's get into 3 ways you can increase that intuition. So most likely you're doing a meditation practice. And if you're not and you're curious about meditation, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to guide you on that. I meditate every day for 15 to 30 minutes and sometimes once or twice, 3 times a day. So can help you there. All right, so after your meditation, this is one great way of practicing intuition. And after you've aligned with your sovereign source self, you're going to get a journal. Okay, I just get these. Okay, just simple journals, and I write down automatic writing. Okay, so I write down automatic writing, and then I just sit for a minute and ask for my intuition to speak, and then I just write. I get out of my head. Okay, I get out of trying to make sentences and capitalizing things. I just write as fast as it wants me to go, and I just download the message from my intuition. And what I love about this practice is that it really helps you to Get out of your mind and trust and hear the neutral message coming through. Okay. So I love this practice. I have fun with it every day. There's kind of cool, fun stuff that comes out of it. And some of it I share here on YouTube and on my TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, be sure to come on over there. Find me on TikTok. I'm doing a lot of stuff on there lately. All right, so the first way is do automatic writing after meditation, and that really gets you in the flow of listening. Number two, this is super simple, and this has helped me a lot because I've been one to not trust myself. So when someone asks your opinion or for your awareness or whatever, don't say I don't know. Stop saying I don't know. When you say I don't know, you're just validating the not knowing, okay? And you're making that stronger. We don't want to do that. So what I want you to do instead is ask or say, I'm not getting clarity yet. I'm not clear yet. I'm not clear yet. And then that gives room for you to kind of go back and do what you need to do to get clear, but you do know. You're an infinite knowing being. We may be distracted by other parts of ourselves, but what if you did know? Okay? What if you just needed a little bit more time? So stop saying I don't know and say it's not clear yet. Okay? And that will help exercise that intuition muscle, and your intuition will be like, oh, okay, I get a chance here. All right, so number three is give the universe and your higher self an opportunity to speak to you. Ask questions, ask mundane questions, what should I eat today? What direction should I go? Where should I park? And just open that funnel up to the universe, because when you do that, the universe is like, oh, yay, let's play. All right. And it'll give you different voices, or it'll give you downloads to where to park and which way to go. And then you'll practice, right? Hearing it, the whisper, the neutral whisper from your source self. And then you'll also maybe hear your ego or some entity that's still hanging out with you try to kind of get loud, but you will know the difference. You will know the difference because you're practicing. All these things can increase your intuition. Okay. And I did say three things, but I want to give you a bonus. Okay. So the bonus is your third eye has everything to do with your seeing and your intuition. Okay. So go into any yoga postures, any breath work, okay, any sounding that can increase and open your third eye. Okay. So I want to do that right now here for you. Okay. What we're going to go into is some light language to work with the sixth chakra and your heart, and to help you expand and build your intuition and your awareness and your knowing. Okay. And three little things you need to do that are really deeply listen. Okay. Integrate it and trust. Yeah, these three things are huge with when you are working on building intuition and your awareness. And I hope this light language experience will help you with that listening, integrating, and trusting of your intuition. So here we go. right, beautiful being. I hope that helped to kind of open things up a little bit. And I forgot to mention that one of my favorite ways of building intuition is taking a breath and trusting and then making sound. Our vocal apparatus mixed with the breath and life force energy that comes through that is so powerful and can give us so much awareness and intuition. And it helps us work on the trust factor too, when we're willing to just take a breath and let out sound and not judge it, not judge any sound. That it doesn't sound pretty enough, or that it's off key, or that it doesn't sound right, whatever. If you can let go of all that judgment, make a breath, make a sound, that will be really powerful for your intuition too. Because we got to get out of that judgment mind, because the intuition brings in some interesting things. And we need to listen, we need to integrate, and we need to trust. I'm working on that too. If you could use a guide in helping you build your intuition during your awakening process, and you'd like to take a look at your some of the things in your life, I just posted a new program, and it's called Holistic Lifestyle Makeover. So go check that out in my website. And if you would like your own custom sound healing for the things that you're going through, in particularly personal to you, I do custom sound healing with these type of healing tones. It's an interview process, and I make the recording and I send it to you, and you can listen to it endlessly to help you raise your vibration and sustain and work on whatever you want to be working on. So all that's in my descriptions, and all that's on my website. So beautiful being, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day and have fun practicing with your intuition.